Alex, what's up?
Hey, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for meeting with me.
Absolutely. Thanks for being flexible. I figured we'd get this knocked out so it buys you a little bit of time. We don't have to cut anything short. Is that
That's
cool?
perfect. Thank you so much. Yep.
Yep. And I also did some little background investigation work. I saw the form that you filled out, so I was doing all my due diligence.
Okay, good.
But that way we kind of speed this process along. So it looks like right now you're a graphic designer. You're also taking some PT courses. Is that correct?
That is correct. Yep.
Cool. What courses are you studying for right now?
Um, for the PT, well, I'm just doing the NA or NASM.
Yeah.
So I'm on like chapter, I think 7. There's like 26. So I plan to take my test at the end of the summer or like in August sometime. But yeah, that's where I'm at with
Okay.
that.
So how do we go from graphic designer to wanting to be an online coach?
Yeah, so I mean, I've always been into fitness like my whole life, like sports, all that. I recently started doing competitive bodybuilding. And just like the process of that, like it really like just it I want to help people so bad. Like, I went through a lot with my body. I saw my body change. I know that anybody's body is capable of, doing something if they just get up and do something. So like it really like stuck with me. Like I really want to help people like get up, get moving, get started. I feel like I know a lot more than I ever did. Like each day I'm learning more. I have a coach myself, so I learned from him a lot. So yeah, that's really where it started.
I like it. So I'm a men's IPE pro, so I competed for several years as well. So I know exactly what you're talking about.
Awesome.
Yeah. What do you are you competing natural? Are you in the are you competing NPC? What does it look like for you right now?
Yeah, so I just did my last competition was like 5 weeks ago. Um, I am doing NPC and then I just qualified for a national show. So I'm taking like a year for off season and then doing a national show at the end of 2024. So
Let's go. Are we doing bikini? Are we doing wellness? What are we doing?
we're doing wellness. So we have like a year
Okay.
and some change to just grow because
I
that
love it.
got to grow in that division.
Yeah, for sure. That is an understatement. I've just seen those girls in
Yeah.
there. They are beasts.
They're huge. And it's like it's tricky because I feel like day by day, it's like everyone's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's like, damn, like, I don't know. I feel like it's just like kind of increasing. So I gotta set my game up, but that's the plan.
All right, cool. So it sounds like you are really adamant about impacting others because you've had your own fitness journey. It really inspired you to want to like create that for somebody else. Outside of that, are we looking at continuing graphic designing as well? Is it going to be a secondary source of income? What's that look like?
So that's okay. So I went to school for graphic design and advertising. I've been an artist my whole life. That's why that is my career right now. But within the last year, like I actually want to make that my side hustle and really focus on becoming a coach. I totally like switch gears. Like, yeah.
Well, it's kind of cool because graphic design will fall right into place for again marketing this type of stuff. So you already have a vast knowledge. Will be really easy transition for you. So
Right.
right now, industry averages for online coaching on the lower end is 250 a month, all the way up to 500 per month for services, pending what you're charging or what you're offering, I should say.
Mhm.
Okay, so as far as us replacing graphic design work, what do we bring in a year?
I'm sorry, you broke out. What do I bring in a year?
Yep, as a graphic designer.
Yep, 46,000 a year right now.
Okay, so check this out. If we had literally like, if you were charging on average, let's just say 400 bucks on the upper tier, okay, and you're feeling really confident, if you had literally 25 clients, that would get you 10K. That would be 100,
Yeah.
or that would get, yeah, that would get you 10K a month, which is 120K a year, which is huge, right? We're doubling.
Yeah. It's huge. And when I
Yeah,
came across you guys, I'm like, I need to like have you guys help me. Like, yeah. So I was thinking about that too. Like money's not tight. Um, but obviously I could be making more. And that's also another goal of mine. Like I want to be making more money and doing what I love at the same time. So
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Financial freedom and the ability to travel more, experience more, and then just train more, right? To get
Yeah,
bigger.
exactly. Exactly. And like I feel like I would love to just work on people's meal plans and training plans. Like I would really truly feel like that I wouldn't be working. Like that's how much I would enjoy it. So like that's what I've been thinking about too lately. I enjoy graphic design, but I don't know, not as much. So I'm looking to shift.
So you're trying to shift from something that you like to something you absolutely love and you have fulfillment in. Is that about right?
Mhm.
Cool. I get that. Cool. What do we feel? I think you said your biggest challenge was really where to get started. Is that still where we're currently at?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, obviously it's a little challenging now still because I still have to study and pass the test and become certified. But yeah, other than that, I get it's like where do I start after that? So I know I have a few more months. I'm not certified yet um to like become an online coach. But yeah, it's like where do I go after that?
So some context behind that. You don't have to be certified to be an online coach initially, right?
Yes. So I was gonna bring that up. Now, to me, because my boyfriend says the same thing. It's like, you don't have to be. I want to be just because like I want to, I don't know, I want to have that certification if like I want to know that I know enough from all of that, I guess. I know a lot, but like I don't know. I want to be like certified. But I also, I was thinking about actually starting before I get certified as well. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about
So
too.
we actually offer a more basic certification that's equal parts fitness, equal parts nutrition. The cool thing is we're also backed by ACE, NASM, and ISSA. So they view us as continuing education. So this would actually be continuing education credits towards your
Mhm.
NASM. So that's going to be huge for you. And then more importantly, the certification is going to be equal parts fitness, equal parts nutrition that we have. It would probably take you, someone like you, maybe 2 weeks tops to execute, but it would give you how to build a healthy plate, intuitive eating, macro-based foods that reduce inflammation. Then on the flip side of like fitness is the art of coaching, program design, programming variables, things of that nature, right?
Mhm.
So the test itself is 77 questions long. It's open book. It's not timed, and you can take it as many times as you like. So it gets you in the door to where you're feeling a little bit more qualified, because it sounds like you want to feel qualified. Is
I
that okay?
do. Yeah.
Yeah. So that would give you at least the opportunity to get started right away. So NASM is awesome. I'm always going to tell people they always get continuing education credits. The only problem is when we only focus on our certifications, we take away from that's not going to help us build our business. It's going to help us build our
Right.
knowledge. But if we're looking at going from 46K to doubling this bad boy or even tripling it, right? We could actually be killing two birds with one stone,
Yeah.
helping you get certified and getting you clients right out the gate. And like you said, those first few clients are going to be the ones that we know, love, and trust, or the ones that know, love, and trust us, right?
Mhm.
So why would we not want to start building those back end foundations, right? Getting our system set up. So by the time you already are completely done with NASM, we already have a book of clients established, and now we're actually moving in the right direction. More importantly, you might have some testimonials from friends and families that we can already implement on your page, and that's how we can market you, right?
Mhm.
Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, that makes sense. So, um, do a lot of the people that go through you guys do NASM or like do they have to get certified with them as well or can they just get certified with you?
Yeah, so there's people that will come on board that have zero experience, like none. Okay, don't compete, don't train, nothing. They just know that health and fitness has done something positive for them, and they want to make that shift from their 9 to 5 to something they truly love.
Yeah.
So getting the certification through us is just an easy way to help people feel qualified and more confident in their own skill set. But we also have individuals that are just like you in the midst of getting like a well-known national certification, as well as getting this. Now, you have the option. You don't have to take our certification. It's optional. But if we're already pretty close to obtaining that, why would we not just want to go ahead and get clients while you're finishing it off? It's
Right.
very similar to school. Think about it in high school or college. You have multiple classes that you study for. It's not just one. So when people are like, oh, I need to get this first, think of it like back in high school, you had social studies, English, math. You spent more time on a thing that's going to take more priority, right? So if you
Yeah.
spend 45 minutes a day or an hour a day on your cert, but then you spend maybe 30 to 45 minutes a day on building your business, you're going to be in a good spot. If we
Mhm.
can dictate 10 to 20 hours per week on working our businesses, and 10 to 20 hours per week, I'm talking about implementing the modules, which I'm going to show you step by step, attending your coaching calls, all that's included. So you do all that, we're guaranteeing you're going to hit a certain level of success. So that's
Mhm.
going to be huge for you, right? Do you feel like you're capable of doing 10 to 20 hours per week?
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll be fine. I love that. Cool. Now, outside of that, it looked like you said what you needed was some guidance. So I'm assuming you need like a step-by-step approach, processes and systems. Is that correct?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right, easily done. Now, where would we like to see ourselves in the next 4 to 6 months differently than where you're currently at as far as our business.
Yeah, no, I would love to make the complete switch, like be online coach, do whatever, graphic design, freelance on the side. Yeah, make more income, have a lot of clients in 4 months. I totally want like my whole career to change, honestly.
I love that. You know what we could do with your current career is now you do graphic design for bodybuilders. Like you could
Yeah,
be doing,
right.
so
I
like
know.
a ton of that right now, that's hot. People are looking for someone to do additional content creation for them. You have
Yeah,
that background. Why not maximize that? And now we turn that side hustle into part of your passion where everything is just blending together. So now we market you as an elite level coach with elite level marketing skills.
mhm.
They're going to be hiring for multiple purposes, which is going to expand our overall offer in length of terms, right? So huge.
Oh
We
yeah.
have a very big opportunity here. Okay, cool. Quick recap. We'll make sure I have everything correct. We're a graphic designer. We're a national level NPC competitor. We're looking to change from graphic designing to full-time coaching. We do graphic designing on the side. We're really looking to get past that 46K per month. So anything up past that is going to be, gravy. Obviously, our goal, I'd assume, would be to get to that 10K threshold, right? Just do it up big. The biggest challenge right now is where to get started and kind of going through the options of what direction we want to go as far as our certification. What we need is guidance, step-by-step process, and we are looking to make that complete switch within the next 4 to 6 months. Is that about accurate?
Everything is accurate. Yep.
All right. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. We're going to go over a brief overview on what we have to offer, and I'm going to deep dive into our actual modules. You cool with that?
Yep. That's perfect.
All right. Let me know when you can see this.
Yep. I can see it.
All right, so as you know, we're the Next Level Coaching Academy. This is a big deal right here. We're accredited through the Better Business Bureau. We got a rating of an A out of a possible A+, which solidifies who we are in the online space. We're also backed by ACE, NASM, and ISSA. So for you, my friend, this will be 1.9 CEUs for you, okay? This is also a tax write-off as well. On the success ladder, we've got 2 tiers. We've got the 10K Accelerator. We've got Mastery Level Coach. So 10K Accelerator is very ideal for an individual such as yourself who's looking to get certified, wants to make that transition from the 9 to 5, but also wants to generate 0 to 10K in as little as 4 months if so desired. Now, Mastery Level will happen when you're hitting 10K a month on a consistent basis. And if your focal point is to eventually get to that 100K a month status, that would be, we'd be removing ourselves from the coaching aspect and become more of a CEO of your own business down the road, okay? So that can happen in as little as 4 months, even sooner. I've seen some individuals be able to be applicable for that within like 2 to 3 months. So it kind of depends on that level of priority you're putting that on. As far as the 10K program, we're broken up into 4 phases. The first thing we want to do is get you some clients right out the gate. Then we'll establish a solid business foundation, but we're going to teach you how to generate leads organically utilizing AI software, ChatGPT to make things more efficient. And then we'll help you develop, we're going to help you develop sales and client retention strategies to help you reach, sustain, and surpass 10K per month. Okay. On support, it's very similar to a prep. You're going to have an assigned one-on-one coach the entire duration. That individual has been through both 10K and mastery level, so they have a 6 or 7 figure business of their own built off the information in this course, so they're battle tested. You'll have a customized game planning call with that individual to review where you're at, where you want to be, the most efficient way to get there. And then you'll have one-on-one coaching sessions every 2 weeks to revisit the game plan, make changes, receive feedback, then get very specific instructions on what you need to execute. When you're averaging about 2 to 3 Zoom calls per week and we completed the sales modules, we're also going to introduce you to a sales coach. This is massive. This will be an individual to help you lock down those leads, get a larger return of investment, and close down those sales calls at a 40% clip or greater. Bi-weekly roster group coaching calls will be available. We're also going to do 5 times a week of group support calls that accommodate your current 9 to 5. This would go over client objection handling, client delivery, marketing, lead generation, mindset, even case studies as well. 24/5 tech support, so you can ask your coach as many questions as you like. They're contractually obligated to answer all of your questions. And then becoming a fitness entrepreneur is dope. It's exciting, but it does get overwhelming. We've created what we call the Zenpreneur method. We help with weekly mindset calls, breath work, meditation sessions, even journaling to ensure you're in a good headspace to move forward with your business. Any questions on the support?
Yeah. So, okay. So I would get an assigned one-on-one coach and they would kind of walk me through everything. Is that
Correct. So what they would be doing is on your game planning call, they kind of talk about where you're currently at,
okay?
certified or not certified, right? And then every 2 weeks, they're giving you very specific instructions on what you need to execute before the next meeting, on what you need to really focus on.
Okay, that's awesome. Okay.
Cool. As far as the community, you're gonna have that private Facebook group, which is actually not utilized enough. When I went through this, I used the shit out of this private Facebook group. I could ask questions. Master level coaches would answer. People that were further along would answer these questions. So utilize that to your fullest. You'll have 24/5 WhatsApp group support. You'll have 5 times a week group support calls, and you'll also be eligible for the NLCA Live Conference that takes place once a year. This year it's going to be in Austin, Texas. As far as the resources go, you're going to have the course curriculum. You'll have that Zenpreneur method. This is going to be a game changer for you. Done for you programming by Evolve Health and Performance. This will save you hours initially as you start building your business. They have drop down menus. Let's pretend that you were coaching me. My knees feel like shit. I can't back squat. So you're going to just have a drop down menu of a different movement you have me utilize, but everything else is already done for you. That saves you hours of time. We'll also give you agency outsourcing options when you're ready to make specific enhancements or changes, such as content creation or ads. And then we also offer that additional certification at no additional charge. Any questions on that?
No.
Cool. Here's the secret sauce to get you from 0 to 10K, 4 phases. Phase 1, we're going to launch our business. We're going to announce to the world who we are and what we're about, but we're going to implement specific strategies to get our first couple clients. Phase 2, we're going to set up all of your backend systems, make sure you're a fully legal company, and we're going to identify what problem you solve. Based upon the problem you solve, we'll then create our offer and pricing. These first 2 phases will take about a month to month and a half. The remaining of the time will be in phase 3 and phase 4. So phase 3, we're going to teach you organic marketing strategies to amplify your overall reach. We'll help you create community lead generation methods. We use WhatsApp group. Then we'll also teach you basic sales funnel creation to close down deals more efficiently. Phase 4 is like the fine tuning of everything. We're going to maximize your sales skills. We're going to make sure we have consistent client delivery systems, but emphasize customer support and client retention to keep people happy for longer periods of time and advance into higher levels of your program. Any questions on the phases?
No.
All right. I like you. Make my job easy. I like this.
Yeah.
All right. The course itself is going to be 32 total modules. Each module will have an overview link. It'll also be associated with videos. The link in the videos will take you step-by-step tutorial style on exactly how to do all these things. Okay. First step to becoming a full-time coach, we talked about implementing strategies. This is what we're going to do here. A lot of the resources we give you are already done for you, so it makes our time more efficient. The 10K Accelerator Directory, I want you to view this as onboarding material that will help you become a better student. It shows you how to maximize the program to its fullest capabilities. The success roadmap will be broken down into 2 phases. What do we need to do to get from 0 to 5K? And then what do we need to do to get to from 5 to 10K per month? So step by step, you'll always know exactly what's expected of you. Now, based upon your specific goals, we want to implement daily and evening strategies. That's what the lifestyle module and mindset is. Now, as you go through business, you'll have times where there's anxiety, fear of failure, imposter syndrome. Those are all natural, normal feelings. But how can we move past this to move forward with our businesses, which we discussed through here? We've also identified the top 10 struggles you'll face as a fitness entrepreneur, but we provided solutions to each and every one of these as well. Now, administration systems and ChatGPT is where things get interesting. Have you heard of ChatGPT?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Google on steroids, right? High power virtual assistant.
Crazy.
So we'll show you how to use this for SOPs, creating content ideas, even for your workouts and nutrition as well. It does everything in a fraction of the time. As far as backend systems, we'll show you Waiver, Stripe for payments, DocuSign for client agreements, Typeform and Calendly to book calls. We use TrueCoach or Trainerize for coaching applications that you can utilize to load up all of your programming, all of your nutrition into one spot. You can even customize the videos, make it more brand specific. Okay. Now, give you some context on these overview links. If you were to click on this, this will give you the written style. So this will cover the entire module here. So as you can see, step-by-step approach on how to do each and every one of these. So if your learning style is more reading, then this will be the route to go. For me, I'm a visual person, so I used to watch the videos, then read. So let's pretend you're setting up Wave for payments. You'll click on this. So essentially, it literally goes step by step, like it's dummy proof. Okay.
All right.
Same thing. What did you say?
I said, all right.
Same thing for your financial systems. We're going to help you set up your LLC, get your employment identification number, when to open up a business bank account, how to track what's coming in and out of your business, how to pay quarterly taxes, how to pay yourself, business write-offs, business liability insurance, health insurance. All of your business legalities will be covered here. Now, the cool thing about this is if you were to file your LLC the traditional way, it takes roughly 2 to 3 weeks. We're partnered with an AI brand. It takes 2 to 3 minutes. So all of your business legalities are set up. We make time more efficient there. Target setting, we're gonna create your 3-year vision, your 1-year vision, your 3-month vision. We'll deep dive into your specific goals. And then from there, we're gonna figure out your ideal challenge or what problem you solve for individuals. Based upon that, we'll create our offer and pricing. So really understanding how much value you bring. Is this gonna be a more do it for you, do it with you, or do it yourself program? The more that you do for individuals, the higher the ticket offer, which will be established upon your length of term. So we'll help with the structure of your pricing and how to create those high ticket offers. From there, we're going to move into organic marketing. We're going to show you how to create, do 1 hour's worth of work and get 14 different pieces of content created out of this by utilizing AI software. So again, convenience and efficiency is what we're all about. And then we'll show you how to maximize your overall message and reach to individuals by setting up podcasts and YouTube. We want people to know who you are, what you're about. And then we'll show you how to market for all things Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok related. So it's more than just randomly posting, very specific strategies that we implement on each platform. We even take it all the way down to the hashtag use. We use data analytics to track what's kind of popping and what's not. And then we'll also teach you everyone's new favorite, TikTok, on how to maximize a client engagement in this as well. Content creation, you probably use this. Have you used Canva? Do you use that?
Yeah.
So we'll use Canva Basic, Canva Pro, and even Microsoft Designer, just great editing features to really maximize your page aesthetics.
Okay, cool.
And then as far as 10K generation framework, there's 3 different ways we do this. Earned media, I want you to think of this as like inbound marketing or people raising their hand wanting to reach out to you first. So we'll give you different resources and strategies to get people to be incentivized to reach out to you without you having to reach out to them. One of my favorite strategies is a scholarship strategy. It gets a ton of people in the door. Another one that I like a lot is called cross-pollination. Example of that, maybe you're partnered with another competitor or coach. Their audience and viewers get to see who you are and vice versa. So we expand our overall message, our reach, and generate more followers that way. Opposite of this is what we call conversation to calls. So this is you reaching out to individuals first. So we'll give you specific scripts. We'll give you conversation to call examples, but more importantly, we're going to show you where to find all these leads on all 3 platforms and how to build and nurture those relationships. And now we have an understanding of how to have a more of an intimate one-on-one conversation. Another example, if you're really well known in your local community, think outside the box. Message or do free seminars in your local community. Example, I'm partnered with the local supplement company out here. No matter if my clients are in Nebraska or not, I have my clients utilizing specific supplementation. That supplement company is giving me 30 referrals a month because I support their business and I get discounts. So think about it. Anyone that goes into a supplement shop probably has some specific goals, and that's an easier, warmer lead for me to lock down, especially if they're reaching out to me. Another example, I'll do free seminars at nursing facilities or different healthcare facilities. I get 15 referrals every single time I go in there. So it's just an easy way for me to lock these people down based upon my local outreach. Next, from there, we are going to move into referral strategy, the easiest way to grow your business, friends, families, coworkers, talking about how dope you are. We'll give you different resources and strategies to incentivize them to want to bring you more referrals without actually having to ask. And then if you're going to be an entrepreneur, you have to be good at sales. We're going to teach you the sales psychology and how to maximize your selling capabilities to set up 2 types of phone calls. The first is a meet and greet. It's like a 10-minute screening call, trying to figure out if you really want to work with that individual and if you can actually solve their problems. So we'll give you real-time examples with our coaches, which will lead us into our closing call. We're trying to lock down this lead, turn them into a client. Okay, so we'll give you specific scripts. We'll give you our entire objection handling web. We'll teach you how to create downsells and discounts. This will be a game changer, financing options for people who normally couldn't afford it, and then how to lock down that lead once and for all. Once we lock them down, we want to go back and we want to track all this stuff. So we want to track how many calls were booked, how many showed, how many closed, and what length of term. So we give you our resources to track this efficiently because we want predictable data every single month. Okay. From there, objection handling. This is all the excuses you're going to hear why someone can't start a program. Okay. We give you over 30 different scenarios you're going to see over and over again. The more that you can familiarize yourself with this, the easier it is for us to overcome that on the sales call and get them to understand why it's so important for them to take action. Okay. Onboarding process, the most overlooked area by 90% of coaches and trainers. All that stuff we promised them to get them to become a client, now we actually have to fulfill. It's their first 30 days in your program. So standards and expectations are created here, getting them a resource in their hand within that first 24 to 48 hours while we're building out their program to establish trust and rapport, making sure they're excited and they stay busy. Client delivery is the fun stuff, week-to-week process and how we deliver services. How can we do this more efficiently utilizing ChatGPT and AI? And then no matter how good of a coach you are, this is going to happen. Someone's going to ghost you. Someone's going to quit. Someone's not going to listen. It's inevitable. But usually there's a reason behind that. Some want a larger community aspect. Some of them want more individualized touch points with you. Some of them want challenges. Some of them want gifts. So we'll give you different strategies and resources to implement to get them to want to execute at a higher level on a more consistent basis. Customer support, not so fun side of things. How do we deal with cancellations, refund requests? How do we track it? How do we mitigate it for the upcoming months? And then lastly, client retention. We want to keep people happy for long periods of time, but get them to higher levels of your program. We'll teach you how to do that and how to track it as well. Any questions on any of that so far?
No, everything sounds good to me so far.
Beautiful. All right, quick recap. 4-month program. You're going to have your customized game plan call with that with your coach to kind of figure out where you want to get to. And then you'll have your one-on-one coach the entire 4 months. You'll have one-on-one private coaching calls every 2 weeks. You'll have the sales coach. You're going to have the Facebook community and CEO trainings 5 times a week, group support calls, 24/5 tech support, done for you programming, and optional certification in the business course curriculum. Is there anything you feel like we've missed?
No.
All right, I like it. So what are our thoughts right now? I showed you a ton of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking like honestly, I'd be interested in like the courses and stuff.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that last part.
I would be like, I right now I'm interested in like doing your like I want to go with you guys, like the courses and everything.
Yeah,
So is that yeah, what about
yeah, we're about to dive into all that.
okay, okay.
Outside of this, do you feel like this checks off everything that you're looking for like a business mentorship?
100%, definitely.
Do you feel like 100% confident in your own skill set and abilities to like follow through and execute the game plan with this added support?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
And
And I sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say like I work from home, so I do have the time to
I
do
love that. Now,
so.
if you can dictate even 20 hours or more, you're in a dangerously great spot. 10 to 20 hours, you're solid, but 20 hours and more, oof, you're going to have problems on your hand in a good way, right? So we can do that.
All the problem gone. Yeah.
I love it. Did you get a chance to check out any testimonials?
Testimonials? Yes, 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 yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
you did. Cool. I only want to share one with you because I think you're going to be able to resonate with her. This is Jen. She's an IFBB pro. I know that's what you're shooting for right now.
Yeah.
This is her husband, Darren. So she was a physician's assistant, but she started her own online coaching back in 2015, but really couldn't get the results that she wanted. So she got with us in 2021. Since then, she's contracting 100K months on a regular basis. She has a staff size of 12. So she has a DMer, assistant coaches, her own, apparel, all that stuff. So the reason I shared you that is because you guys are both high-powered, independent women, but she's a pro. I know that's what you're shooting
Wow. Yeah. Now this is like my dream, right?
for. So she still competes, still has time to do that, still has time to be an excellent one. Yeah. So that's why I want to share you her.
Great. Okay. Cool.
Now, quick averages. Everyone shows off their top 10 percenters. We like to show off like what our average students doing. So 73% of our students sign their client in month 1. On average, it takes them 1 week to do so. So cool stat behind this. The individuals that sign their client in month 1, by the end of month 4, are averaging over 8K per month, which would be over 96,000 a year. Now, the individuals that don't sign their client in month 1, but by the end of month 4 are averaging 6,500. So just to be a basic, mediocre, middle of the line student, you could expect to make 8K to 6,500. Pretty crazy, right?
That is pretty crazy. Yeah.
Now, this reminded me of you. In 10.6 weeks on average, people are quitting their job to go full time with their online fitness business. That's how fast it can happen. And that's the average. Okay. Of the students who hit a 10K month, it takes them on 13 weeks just to do so. So just over 90 days, we could be working toward a completely different tax bracket. Right. And then the students who stay with us for 12 months have 97 clients on their roster on average. Those individuals, the 97 clients, are averaging 366,000 per year. So that'll take care of all of your training necessities, supplementations, travel. You'll have a lot of time to do a lot of whatever you want.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, great.
Cool. And then everyone scored in the program a 4.6 out of 5 on average, which means people are getting massive results for their respectful businesses. Any questions on the averages?
No.
Beautiful. Did you get to hear about the 3 times your investment guarantee?
3 times. No.
Okay, so that's going to be crucial for you. I think this is going to be something that's just going to add on another icing to the cake. So a lot of companies have a money back guarantee. We have you'll 3 times your investment guarantee or you get 100% refund. So in order to qualify for that, you just attend your game planning call, which is pretty standard. Attend all of your one-on-one coaching calls, which is only 2 per month. 1 group support call each week. Charge at least $250 per services or more. So you should be definitely charging more. Not spend longer than 2 weeks on your optional certification if you want to utilize that. Run a scholarship program within the first 90 days, which will only get you a ton of people, and then have no late payments. If you do all that, show up and use our support, we guarantee you will 3 times the amount that you invested in, or you get 100% refund. Year to date, we've helped over 3,000 students. We've only had to return 1.6%.
Jesus.
Does that give you even more confidence?
Yeah. Yeah.
Essentially, worst case scenario, you do everything you're supposed to, you get your money back. Best case scenario, you make over 21,000.
Yeah. That's wow. Okay.
Cool. So next we're going to talk about investments. What's this thing going to cost us? There'll be a payment plan. There'll be a paid in full option. Payment plan means we put down a down payment. We spread it out over 4 months. Paid in full just means we pay the whole thing up front. We save a ton of money. Okay. Now, no matter where you're currently at financially, we have extended payment plans and financing options. So if this is 100% in alignment with what you want, I can definitely find something to get you rolling. Cool.
Yep. Awesome.
All right. What's this thing going to cost us?
Yeah. That's the big question.
only 100,000 in your left kidney. No, I'm playing. No, we have a payment plan of 7,300 and we have a paid in full option of 6,500 that saves you $800. Out of those 2, which do you think works best for you?
The second one.
The paid in full?
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
The payment plan?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's talk about that. That's what the majority of individuals do. So we have a couple different ways of doing this. We'll talk about if you want to use any type of financing or extended payment plans. Cool.
Okay. Yep.
And then we'll work our way back. So average, what people will put down toward that 7,300 is about 2,300. That takes the remaining down to 5K. You divide 5 over 4 more months, and that's equivalent to just over, I want to say, hold on, I don't know anymore. That's over just about $1,250 per month, which is equivalent to you needing about 3 to 5 clients pending what you're charging.
Okay.
Do you feel like that's pretty realistic for you?
$1,250 a month is what I'd be paying you guys.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That's really.
Yep. That's all. I want you to think of the 1,250 as not 1,250. I want you to think of that as 3 to 5 clients.
Right. Exactly.
So think about an individual such as yourself, really good at marketing already. So you have a leg up on the competition. You're already close to finishing your certification. You're a national level competitor. Those are all things that are going to be in favor for what we're doing here.
Right.
And you have a really good following. I think I saw that you have a shit ton of followers, which is great. So it's only going to enhance that.
Okay. That's awesome. Okay.
Did you want to commit to that?
12. Okay. So I definitely need to put a down
payment.
My bad. Right.
Yep.
Okay.
So that would be the 2,300. So if we put down 2,300 a day, your 1,250 wouldn't kick in until August 4th or August 3rd.
Okay. Let me just write this down.
Yeah.
Okay. So I definitely am interested. I definitely want to do all of this. I can't put a down payment of that down right now.
Okay.
But is there any way I can like do that next week or the week after, or how can I do that?
Yeah. So this is the one thing, you don't have to put down that amount. If that's something that, the reason I give you the average amount is so the recurring amount doesn't seem so overwhelming. Okay. If you want to put down a lesser amount, we could. What we could do is financially, what do you feel like you're comfortable putting down with?
Probably like $1,000.
Cool. So why don't we just put down $1,000 and then just do a delayed start date for next week, and then we can put in whatever amount you want to put in after that.
Okay. I definitely can't do that now. I kind of just wanted to get on a call to just like see how everything, whatever, but I can't do it this second.
Okay.
But I can do it, is what I'm saying. So how do I go about that?
Yeah, 100%.
Do we get back on a call or?
Yeah, I prefer so that way you can see everything that I'm doing, because I share my screen so that way you see how the payment processing works. we'd go over the client agreement. So everything that I promised you, you get to see me typing it in. I like to do transparent stuff so you can see exactly what we're doing. And that way you
Okay.
can ask any questions as we're going. When did you want to get set up on another call?
Is it possible we do next week? I could do, wait, hold on. I could probably do Monday again.
Okay. Any particular reason? I'm totally fine with it. We can wait till Monday, but any particular reason why you couldn't get going this week?
Well, I get paid and then I also just want to think about things a little bit. I didn't know like it was gonna happen this quick.
Yeah, 100%. Let me ask you this. How good is your credit? Good, bad, great, awesome, amazing?
Oh no, my credit's really good.
Okay, so this is why I wanted to talk over some of these additional options for you. There's something called Fund My Contract, and it's really good for individuals with high credit. We have a higher chance of getting approved. What this allows us to do is we take that $7,300, but it breaks it down into much smaller payments. As an example, this guy the other day got approved for like an 84-month loan. His monthly payments was $166, but it was a 6 month same as cash. So if he paid off the loan before 6 months, there's zero interest involved. So the course itself is 4 months long. We're guaranteeing you're going to 3 times your investment. So essentially you'd be able to pay that off way before 6 months. So zero interest.
Okay.
And there's no down payment for 30 days.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely need time to think about it for a little bit, if that's okay.
Yeah, 100%. Now let me ask you this. Let's take moving forward off the table.
Mhm.
You feel like this is 100% what you need. Is that right?
Yes, I'm just worried about the monthly payments because I got a car, I got an apartment, I got a lot of shit. So like 1250 a month is like a lot.
So the $1,250 a month, if we went through Fund My Contract, it wouldn't be that.
Okay, wait. Repeat that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so the one that I'm talking to you about now would be completely different. We wouldn't have to put a down payment down. You're just seeing what you get
Okay. So
approved for. You get approved different options. So essentially, it wouldn't be $1,250 if you get approved for the Fund My Contract. I'm giving you different options. Does
okay.
that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. So like what's the lowest I could pay per month?
That's what we're going to find out. So this next one doesn't cost anything to find out what you get approved for. We're just seeing what playing cards we have to utilize. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you and we're going to do this together.
Okay.
Now you'll fill it out. I won't be able to see it on your end, but you can
Okay.
tell me what you get approved for. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm bypassing, I kind of got that idea that the ongoing monthly payment was going to be a little high. So I'm going over a different option I think would be a little less stressful for you.
Okay.
What's a good email for you?
Alex, MILL
Yeah.
431 @gmail.
I'm sorry, Alex, and then what was it?
Oh, sorry. No, it's not Miller. It's Alex, MILL 431. Yeah, there you go. @gmail.
At Gmail. Okay, cool. This will just take a couple minutes to find out what we get approved for. Okay.
Yep.
Is your credit like in the upper 700s or what does it look like?
Oh, it's like upper. It's like 670 something. It's good. It's not like,
Cool.
I guess.
All right, go ahead, check your email.
Okay, one moment. Wait. Okay.
This will not affect your credit just to get it looked at.
Okay, got it. I'm filling this out, right? Yeah.
Yep. So are you in the process of reverse dieting right now? Is that what's going on?
I just got out of it. So right now I'm in a surplus starting today. I think.
Cool.
Yes. So the reverse dieting was great. I know a lot of people who don't do that and they fuck shit up.
Yeah, for sure. How's the hormone balance? It's coming back?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Yes. I feel like a different person. Well, you know how it is.
Yeah. But especially for women, because a lot of women will get caught up on wanting to do a ton of competitions in like one shot, and then they just destroy their hormones. So it takes a
Oh
while.
yeah. Yeah, no, I was never going to, wait 1 second, sorry. Um, wait, I could put my social in here and it's okay, right?
100%, yeah.
Okay.
We're a partner with these guys, so you don't got to worry about any like legitimacy issues. If this is something that we want to move forward with, we even get a copy of your driver's license front and back. That's how we take every safety precaution possible.
Okay.
You got any big plans for the 4th of July?
We're just going to my uncle's beach house in LBI this weekend.
Very
Oh.
cool.
I submitted it.
Pre-prep meals or what?
No. Well, yeah. I don't know. I might go, I might just say fuck it.
All right. So right now, this one didn't get approved, so that's no big deal. So this one's just not one of our options. Now, there's another one that will get approved. This one's called Sweet Pay. It takes that 7,300. It takes that over 12 months instead of 4. Okay, it's 5% down. So 5% of 7,300 is 365, I believe, and then plus a one-time service activation fee of $59. So to get going today in a hypothetical would be 424. Now the cool thing is, if I provide you that customer service number and you say, hey, I reached out, I've already paid today, they will extend your overall payment. So we could talk about your next payment would be due for like about another 6 weeks. That would be about $622 per month, which is equivalent to you needing like 2.5 clients. Super simple.
Right,
You feel like that's more realistic? That saves over an additional $600.
Oh, okay. So, well, basically, okay. So I would be like paying, but it would be coming back. Is that what you're saying?
Correct. So every time that you get clients, that's what I want you to think of that monthly payment as clients needed.
Right, right.
So to get going today would just be a down payment of 424, then your monthly, which would be August 15-ish, it'd be 622, which is like literally if you were charging bare minimum of $300 a client, which hopefully you wouldn't be, but that would be equivalent to like you need like 2.5 clients.
Okay. No, that definitely sounds better. I think I need to go over my finances and just make sure I can actually afford it. 100%, like sit down like after this and just like go through everything.
Mhm.
So is there any way we can hop on a call after that? I mean, obviously not today, but it could be like next week, early next week. We could put it in the calendar. I just need to go over everything because I just need to make
Yeah,
sure.
we can do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Did you want to hop on before next week?
Today's I mean, today is, or I'm sorry, not next week. I meant like the end of the week, the midweek, whatever.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do that. I was like, man, it's Monday.
Yeah, I keep getting my days mixed up.
All right, so let's do this. What are you're Eastern time, right?
Yeah.
What do you do? Did you have maybe, let's go, you want to go 2 p.m. Eastern time on Wednesday?
Yeah, we could do Wednesday.
And then does 2 p.m. Eastern time work for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Perfect. So if you want to lock me in as well.
Yep, I'll lock you in. And if anything changes, I'll reach out and let you know. But yeah, let's keep that for now. Just gotta go through everything. I don't want to be okay. Yeah. All right. So did you text me or leave a
I just locked you in, and then what I'm also going to do is I'll send you a condensed presentation of very similar presentations, like my sales manager going over everything I did like in warp speed, like 10 minutes. Okay. So that way, if you're like looking through some things, you kind of remember exactly what we went over. And then I'll also send you a copy of the guarantees, all that stuff as well.
Okay.
Now, did you by any chance want to speak to a former student and kind of like strategize and hear their story? Would you think that would add extra value for you?
Yeah, that would actually be, that would be cool.
Okay. Are you on WhatsApp at all, or are you just,
No, but let me download it. I was literally just gonna download that yesterday for
oh,
this, so I'll download that, yeah.
cool. If you don't have downloads, no big deal. I'll just three-way text us and I'll say, Alex, what's up? It's Jeremy. As mentioned, I have coach such and such on here. And then you guys can always like do just a normal phone call just to kind of go over strategies, how they did it, things of that nature.
Okay, great.
Is that cool?
Yep, that's perfect. I'm downloading it now.
Now, the other thing I want you to tell you from my own personal experience, after you get this phone, you're gonna be like, oh my God, this is a lot of money. Like, this is
Yeah.
different. You're gonna
I
feel,
didn't think it'd be, I didn't, well, I know what you mean by you'll get it, like, I know what you mean by like, that's basically 2 clients, 3, whatever, but yeah, that is a lot of money.
it is. So it's like a life-changing situation. And the reason I know is because I went through it as well. It took me forever to rebook my second call, and I was making really good money as a master level trainer, but I was nervous like to make this jump. Now, what I will say is it did free up the time that I was looking for, allows me to travel, but I want you to think of it as I'm only $424 away from complete financial freedom and living
Right.
my overall dream. That's what I want you to think about.
So it's guaranteed, right, right. No, I know. So it's guaranteed like clients, right? Like,
If you do the work, you're gonna get clients. If you
right.
treat
If,
this like a full-time job, yeah,
yeah.
you treat this like a full-time job, you'll get paid like one. If you treat this like a side piece, there's major consequences. It's
Oh,
fun for
I
like a
get it.
week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I would never go into this doing it as like whatever. I'd be into it. Okay.
And you're getting multiple one-on-one touch points. So you have the sales coach, you have your own one-on-one coach, you have a private Facebook community,
Right. There's so much.
you
Yeah.
have a WhatsApp group chat community, and then you also have a lot. So if I was challenging you as a future coach, we're gonna do a little example, okay? So if I was a client and I said, Alex, I know that everything that you are providing me today is everything I need to get back to being healthy with my kids, being more like a present father. It's just, I don't know. I just need to think about it. What would you say to me as a client?
If I'm sorry, you broke out a little. Can you repeat that?
Yeah. So I want you to pretend as if I was a client of yours, okay? And you're selling me your workout program or your coaching business, okay? So I want you to put that in mind. And I say, Alex, after seeing everything, this is exactly what I need to be more of an optimal man, a better father, a better husband. And I know it's just going to give me more confidence. I know it's going to get me off my my medication, things of that nature. However, I'm not sure if this is the right time. I really need to think about it. What would your response be to me?
Oh my God. Well, I'm not a salesperson, but my response would be, and I'm not good on the spot right now. My response would be just do it.
So I'm going to flip the script on you now. Okay. So how I'd do that situation is I'd say, hey, Jeremy, I totally get that we're a little apprehensive, but if we know this checks off all your boxes, this is exactly what you need to be that next version, that Jeremy 2.0 that you need to become. And we know that, if we invest in our health and fitness today, if we don't, we inevitably invest in our illness tomorrow. Are you willing to take that risk? Or with the approved guidance and support that I'm giving you, we know that we're going to get there, and I have this no sweat guarantee that you will reach your goals. How much longer are you willing to procrastinate on becoming that man, right?
That was a lot better.
So now I'm gonna flip it on you, Alex. You got everything in front of you that you need, and I know right now finances are scary, but I think we came together we put our head together, kind of figured out something that would really work for you. If this is gonna really 3 times the amount you're making, what would be the hesitation to move forward?
What is the hesitation, right?
Yeah.
I guess I'm just worried that I don't know. I guess there is none. I just want to make sure I can get that payment on time every month type deal. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. So think about this. One, you're in a good spot because you're employed, which is great, right? That's one thing that we don't have to worry about. 2, we're setting this up to where your next payment's not even due for 6 weeks. The average student is getting their first client in week
Right.
1. You are a national level competitor. you're educated, and you have a good look, you're able to speak eloquently, do you think that you would be able to be on that average tier? Like the average individual is making 6,500 to 8K.
Right.
Right
No,
now, you're killing it and you have great personality, but you're settling for 46K on something you're not fully passionate about.
Oh,
How
yeah.
much longer do we want to sit in that shit?
We don't.
So why aren't we taking action now versus waiting it out?
Well, can we wait 2 days? What?
We can. I'm just testing you
Oh.
right now.
No, I know. It's just like, I don't want to do it on the spot right now. I need to think about it. And I need to make sure I can get those monthly payments. Cause like if I'm late or if I don't make them, then what happens?
So if you're late, then you don't get to be in that guarantee. Remember, there's no late payments, right? But if we have it structured to where it's doable, right? So right now, if you're making roughly around 50K a year, we just got to look into where we can actually become more resourceful on what you're currently spending money on. Maybe
Right.
pull back a little bit, right? So a lot of individuals, like I've helped single mothers that have no income at all. And they literally
Mhm.
made this their plan A and B. There was no backing out. And they got to the point where their first month they were contracting 10K because they had a high level of motivation not to fail because their kids were counting on them. Right.
Right.
So we need to kind of dig, because if you're in the certification right now, you probably already started studying about the hypothalamus, which is your brain's way to balancing things out. And your brain makes decisions based upon what was previous comfortable to you based upon your previous actions. So right now in your head, $7,300, your brain is alert, like, what the hell is going on? I can't even believe I'm thinking about this, right? So your brain will make you make decisions that are not always the best for you. They go based off of what's most comfortable. So the
Right.
longer we sit and wait, the easier it is. You'll start coming up with reasons as to why you shouldn't do this as of right now.
Mhm.
Does that make sense? So think about this as competing. I'm going to put it in competitor language, which you'll be able to resonate with. The top athletes, the top coaches, they don't sit around and overthink or overanalyze, because then they'll never commit. They'll change their mind over and over and over, which means the process to getting our body fat down to look a certain way on stage will not take place. However, the best athletes take immediate action. They rarely change their mind, if ever. Is it always the best course of action? No, but they're committed to it and they find a way to make it work.
Yeah. Exactly. No, you're right. You're totally right. Give me 2 days. I promise. What?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Okay. All right. So we have a call Wednesday, right?
Yeah, we're good to go. Yeah.
Okay. At 2:00. All right. So I will see you Wednesday.
All right, deal. You have a safe 4th.
Thank you so much. You too.
All right, see ya.
Bye.